Hey, this is Antonio. Welcome back to my channel. Who's ready for some fighting words? In this video, I want to talk about Beterbiev and, of all people, Anthony Yarde. Apparently, Beterbiev does exactly what I said he was going to do in my fight breakdown and pretty much, dominate the whole Smith fight. In which case, shout out to Smith. He did exactly what I said he should do. He tried jabbing. However, he didn't finish what I said he should do, which is, jab and move. And worst case scenario, he tried to basically do his thing and get rough and tough and fight it out. And, well, it didn't work in his favor. But that's not what this video is about. It's not a fight recap. That fight is long gone now. Pretty much, I think, about a week removed. And sorry for all of you, not unfortunately, but, I just take a little time and I am back. I am rejuvenated and there's going to be some more Fighting Words videos. But this video is about Anthony Yarde calling out Beterbiev after the fight. It's one thing when you say you see something in somebody and that's what, will get you going. And you're like, you know what, I think I can beat that guy. But it's something else when you say it. He's slow. So for Anthony, now I'm about to go on a tangent. Classic fighting words. But yeah, I'm about to go on a tangent. So Anthony Yarde says that Beterbiev is slow. He also said, Smith was slow as well. But he's neither here nor there. He said that Beterbiev was slow. Now, if I recall correctly, Anthony Yarde got beat by the Bone Crusher. Now, in which case, Bone Crusher was not in peak physical condition. He's much older. And he doesn't exactly take care of himself in his off time when he's not doing anything, when he doesn't have a fight. And he not only bested you, but he outworked you. He endured. He took the pain. And then he dished it back on you, and you didn't endure, and you didn't have a cardio tank, and he was beating you to the punch in the end of the fight. So when I first heard Anthony Yarde say, well, he's slow, Anthony Yarde is actually very fast. However, Anthony Yarde is only fast for about 4 rounds, and then that gas tank goes to E. And once that gas tank goes to E, as we saw when he fought Kovalev, all he has is heart and determination, and lions in the camp, that. Listen, that moniker and that battle cry couldn't save you. And Kovalev is nowhere near the level of Beterbiev. I don't care if they were both 30 years old. I don't care if they were both 28, 29, 30 years old. In top physical peak condition, Kovalev would not beat Beterbiev in a fight, period. Kovalev does not have the skill as Beterbiev does. That's just that. And look what he did to you. And if we're just talking in dog years, Kovalev should be out of here. So it's just if you just want to say that you want to test your luck, by all means. A lot of guys, when they say they want the Canelo fight, you'll get David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo. They'll say, oh, I just want to test myself. So that's not downing Canelo. And it's not saying that, oh, I'm going to walk right through him. They're giving him his respect at the same time. But what you're suggesting is he's slow and you're just going to kind of dance circles around him and just do what you do, because anybody who knows anything about Anthony Yarde, all he's going to do is pot shot. He's not going to fully commit to any attack unless his prey is hurt. And then he's going to go on a full attack. He's going to shoot one shot, one punch at a time, and then he's going to circle, 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 one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. That's what he's going to do. And then he's going to do his little razzle-dazzle at the end of the round. That's what he's going to do. That would not work against Beterbiev. One, you probably only got 1 or 2 good rounds of doing that with Beterbiev before he catches on to what you're trying to do. And then two, I don't think you'd ever truly get started in doing that because of the amount of pressure that he's going to put on you, and not to mention the amount of punches he's going to throw at you. And also, number three, you're going to have to fight him up close and personal. You're not going to be able to get away with your little distance fighting. And once again, you didn't do too well with Kovalev once Kovalev closed the distance, once that gas tank of yours went down to E. What makes you think that you can do that to Beterbiev? Okay, like, it's just, it's funny. Now again, listen, Anthony Yarde definitely has some, I don't want to say advantages, but he definitely has some things on his side. He does hit hard. He is fast. I'm not taking away anything. He is fast, and he does hit hard. But if you want to take away somebody's speed, just apply some pressure. Which I'm sure, Beterbiev knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you really got to do is apply some pressure, and you can nullify that speed. He does hit hard. However, Beterbiev hits hard. And Beterbiev will hit you a lot more than you're going to hit him, because we all know you're not throwing any more than 2 punches at a time, while he's going to be throwing multiple punches from multiple different angles, at any given time. So I don't really know where he's getting off with just saying, well, he's slow. Okay, if you just want to say something else, if you're like, well, technically he's not this or he's not that. Or, I've been watching him over the course of a few fights and I've been seeing the same little thing. If you want to say something like that, but if you just want to say that he's slow, I really don't think that's going to cut it. I really don't think that's going to cut it. And do not get me wrong, people. Do I want to see Anthony Yarde and Beterbiev fight? Absolutely, I want to see that fight. Okay, one thing you can say about Anthony Yarde is he's exciting. He's fun to watch. He's fan-pleasing. He is crowd-pleasing. Absolutely, I want to see that fight. Beterbiev, same thing. They're both knockout artists. They both play to the crowd. Beterbiev's going to try to give you some blood. You know what I'm saying? So why not? I think that's an amazing fight to make. I don't want to say like it's a super fight, but it is an extremely exciting fight, especially at that weight class where there aren't a whole lot of characters and personalities. So, Anthony Yarde definitely does stick out a lot in that weight class for that one thing in particular. He does have a personality. And he's not afraid to be boastful. And, a weight class where everybody's pretty much humble, he's not afraid to stick out and say, I'm that guy. And to be fair, that's not an easy thing to do. It's really not an easy thing to do because you're going to have to back that theory up. So it's not an easy thing to do. And of all guys you're about to back it up against, Beterbiev is no walk in the park. All right, do I really need to do another fight breakdown? In which case, I could have added a lot more things for Beterbiev. I was actually trying to make it even for Joe Smith. But believe me, I could have made a lot more categories. And if this fight actually comes through, which actually I believe it will, because I believe that Yarde is actually a mandatory for Beterbiev, you're going to see the difference. You're going to see the difference. Am I saying that Anthony Yarde doesn't have a chance? No, I'm not saying that. Anybody with two of these and they actually know how to work these, of course they got a chance. I'm not saying that. But if I were a betting man, which I am not, but if I were a betting man, yeah, I would more than likely go with Beterbiev. I think that's a safer bet. Yeah, absolutely, I think it's a safer bet. I mean, the way he just demolished Smith, like, I was giving it like 5 or 6. Second round, he's done. And I do not believe Yarde could have gotten him out. Do I think Anthony Yarde could have gotten Smith out of there? Yes, I do. But it would be later on in the fight. And I definitely think that Smith would have had a lot of moments in the fight. But when you're talking about Beterbiev, no, it was a demolishment. Like, that's all it was. So, no. And I don't know. Listen, I commend him for calling it. Listen, he's not the dude you want to call out. Period. He's not the dude you want to call out. However, he's got all these belts. You should be calling him out. And we need to commend, fighters who want to take on the real challenges. And Beterbiev is the challenge of all challenges. And, and I think that'll be a great setup for the Bivol fight with Beterbiev. But listen, if this fight happens, and I believe it will, like I said before, I am so game for this fight. I would love just to see the back and forth, because they are a complete and total contrast of characteristic in terms of, personality. So, yeah, I would love to see that. And then they're also a total contrast of fighting style and prowess. So it would be interesting to watch them in the ring. It really would be. You have somebody who has a constant work rate and is a hard worker in the ring. And then you have somebody who, you got to give it up to Yarde. He is just a naturally talented guy who has a lot of athleticism. So it would be interesting to see these guys get in the ring. And I definitely would pay money to watch it. But what do you think? Drop your comments down below. Do you think this fight's going to happen? And if you do, who do you think is going to win? Do you think it's going to be Yarde? Do you think it's going to be Beterbiev? Drop your comments down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And as always, please like, please share, and subscribe to my channel.